Good evening, sir. We will be going to start soon within 5 minutes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. You start the process, eh?
Yes, sir.
Start the process.
Why did the robot cross the road? Because he was programmed to do so. Okay, one more. Why was the robot bankrupt? Because he had used all his cache. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Sounds interesting. Well, if you're not laughing at this, then what about creating a robot who can crack better jokes than me? What about creating a robot who can assist you wherever you need? Yes, you are just one step away creating your own robots, waving hands at you and saying, sit back and relax. I will do that for you. Isn't it super cool? Good evening, everyone, respected dignitaries, faculty members, alumni, seniors, and our dearest freshers. I, Sneha Singh, a sophomore from Robotics Society, welcomes you all on behalf of the whole robotics family to this great freshman orientation program, Introbotics 2022. I would like to take this opportunity to invite to all of you for honoring us with your presence. So, what's going on your mind today? What's going to happen today? Any guesses? Guys, you can spam in the chat section. Yes, you are absolutely correct. We are at the era of Robotics Society. From understanding history to exploring the galaxy, science and technology are everywhere. We have come a long way. Currently residing in the 21st century, the era of robotic revolution, we here at Robotics Society tend to channelize our scientific curiosity in making something innovative. Okay, before we could start, let's establish some ground rules. Use chat box for any queries. Don't spam as it becomes difficult to find important questions. Let us know if you're having any issues with audio or video in the comment box. You should respect the view of your fellow attendees. If you have any doubt, wait for the Q&A session, which will be going to held at the end. So stay tuned with us, guys. Now, I would like to call upon Pragya and Pratik for today's evening as my co-hosts to proceed further.
Thank you, Sneha. Okay, so let me introduce myself and my co-host. Good evening, everyone present over here. I am Pragya Paramita Senapati, a sophomore from VSSUT Robotics Society.
Good evening, everyone. I am Pratik Naik, a sophomore from Robotics Society and the host for the spectacular orientation program. First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you to the orientation program of the Robotics Society. It is a place where imagination meets innovation. But before that, Pragya, are you into Harry Potter stuff? Like, are you a Potterhead?
Yes, Pratik. And somehow, I think there are many Potterheads among us. So guys, just spam some magical spells or codes on Harry Potter, and the best one will get pinned in the chat section.
Well, I can see some many Potterheads spamming their spells in the chat section. Yes. Moving ahead, I think we have outgrown full-time education. Time to show our talents in the real world. So now, we would like to give you some insight of a club. Our primary vision presently is the pinnacle of technical development, and with technical advancement with every passing minute. A linear progression from scientific research to technology creation results in innovative outcomes. Talking about a mission and taking a glance at the 21st century curriculum, we tend to make the most output from the opportunities presented. Being at nascent state, we look forward to demonstrate our full potential through remarkable achievements. Our mission is to foster the creative minds to make the best innovation of it. And also, our values are every brilliant experiment starts with an act of imagination. And here at Robotics Society, we build up the imaginative minds to establish something incredible for the society. We have made our stance, be it outstanding performances at Robocon or organizing events at even larger platforms. We put our full efforts to acknowledge the primordial ideas of Prestige and provide full assistance in making it an absolute success. Now, I would like to call upon Sthiti to proceed ahead.
Thank you, Pratik. Good evening to one and all. I am Sthiti Solagna, a sophomore from Robotics Society, and I am one of your hosts today. We feel really ecstatic to share with you some of our club's significant milestones. All India Rank 1 in Sonaris in National Student Space Competition 2019 organized by ISRO and IIT Kharagpur. Runner-up at Smart Odisha Hackathon 2018. All India Rank 2 at Smart India Hackathon 2018. All India Rank 3 at MATLAB event in Robocon 2018. All India Rank 4 at MathWork Parrot Mini Drone. All India Rank 6 in Robocon 2017. Now, I would like to call upon Pragya to further continue our program.
Thank you, Sthiti. Technology is best when it brings people together. With this majestic quote by Matt Mullenweg, I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Bansidhar Maji sir, to enlighten us with his motivational words. Sir, please.
Yeah, good evening to all of you. And it is my pleasure to be a part of this particular event. In fact, I'm very happy to say that the kind of achievement people have been, students are achieving in different fields. And already Sthiti has given you the different achievements and becoming All India Rank 3, 4, and it is not a small job. I really congratulate the whole robotics team. And when this kind of events takes place, that you are introducing to the first year students regarding your orientation program creation for the first years to make aware that what is happening in different clubs. And inspire, like in last 6 months when I'm here, even I've seen the kind of achievements or the kind of products the robotics club has designed is really amazing. And I am sure the students are very, very talented. The students are putting their effort, but unfortunately this corona is being in the way and we are not able to progress. Let us think that we will be out of this particular problem and we will be working. As all of you know that we are opening up from 7th onwards and you are all reporting back to your institute. And as far as the robotics is concerned, you know that when we talk about robotics, AI is not excluded out of it, artificial intelligence. And when we talk about artificial intelligence, it is the call of the day. Whether we talk about artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, whatever we talk about. In fact, when we design any robotic activity or robotic design any robots, automatically artificial intelligence comes into the picture. And it not only involves mechanical, it involves computer science, it involves, electronics, it is a multidisciplinary, this particular product design needs multiple disciplines to be associated. And any branch, whether you start from product design to the product production engineering to the mechanical to the civil to the electrical to the computer science, everybody can become a part of it. And I really wish the students, and one more thing I want to tell, the first year students should not feel that, look, we are just in the first year and like we are still to enter into our curriculum, first year, second year, first semester, second semester. But practically I want to just convey one message, my dear students. As soon as you have entered into the engineering, it's because we do not have a scope to teach you so many things in one semester. We have got a sequential curriculum. First semester you have to study this much, second semester you have to study this much, third, fourth, fifth, like that. Otherwise, I'll tell you, as there would have been scope, you are all capable of doing much advanced things the day you joined engineering. So never ever think that, no, let me just complete my first semester, third semester, second semester, then only I will do something, some product oriented or project oriented thing. But practically don't lose time. As you know that I am part of NIT Rourkela for last 26, 27 years. And I have been a part of another national institutions where I have seen the first year students, they join their seniors. The seniors accommodate the first year join the projects, and they do miracles. By the time they are in the third semester, fourth semester, in their higher semesters, they are already trained. Because if you start your work in the process, you will learn more and more things by the time you are learning your subjects together or in the process. So my suggestions to all of you, never ever hesitate that, no, I have not done yet my semester, I have not learned, I am a new student, that. This attitude should not be there in your mind. You should join the clubs, you should work with your seniors so that you take the legacy forward. Because you, as your seniors will be passing out, you will be also going in the higher semester, you will be passing out, but the legacy must go on. Whatever the product has been designed, you have to contribute in a more innovative way. So that's what everybody should think of, that you are equally competent, equally intellectual to do innovations from the day one. So with this note, I wish all of you, both the first years and the Robotics Society, a great year and great future ahead. And at the same time, I want to tell you that if you are going to design whatever new things or new innovations or new products, you come forward through your teacher, faculty advisor. Professor Aditya is here, I think. So you come forward, we will support the component buying, the product cost and all these things. We will be supporting financially, as well as teacher support will be there and administrative support. I assure that we should maintain the same ranks, rather we should try to improve. Why not all India rank 1? We can. And I with this note, I thank you all and wish you all good luck. Thank you very much. And I have another assignment, so I might be quitting, but I wish that all of you should continue. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words. Now, I would like to request our Dean Student Welfare, Professor Sanjay Kumar Patra, sir, to speak some words for our freshers. Sir, please.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, our respected Professor Devadita Mishra, and faculty Vice President of this Technical Society, Saroj Kumar Sarangi, sir, and advisor Aditya Bhutta, sir, and student coordinators, and all the freshers and senior students. A good evening to one and all present here. I do congratulate to all the freshers for choosing VSSUT as their professional education platform, and also I congratulate their guardians for putting faith on the system, and also I wish good luck for the fruitful 4 years of stay here in this VSSUT Bulla. With this, I do wish let they have a very comfortable stay at this institute, and also let the institute ambience help them for progress and for growth of their career. Everybody must should be have some aim to excel in your career, to add a value to your aim. Definitely this club activity is one of the necessity. Then why you do go for this club activity? If you put this question to your mind, then the answer comes here: the requirement to our growth. That is, so physically we are seeing the growth, but there are some occult phenomena and there are some occult components which we are having. That is our mind, that is intelligence, emotion, desire, and ego. All these occult phenomena has to be properly balanced and properly trained, by which it will be not under the grip of the hostile forces and hostile activities. So we have to filter out our hostile activities, and we have to convert that to the necessity of our development. Like with these club activities, by involving your mind into these club activities, you can sharpen your intelligence and you can convert your emotion towards the perfection, and you can convert your desire towards your energy, which will add to strength, and also you can convert your self ego to a leadership role. So these development, these transformations can only happen from these club activities. This is not the only one club under this technical society. There are multiple clubs. So those who are putting interest in these concerned clubs, they should have a proper understanding the aim of that club and what are things they are learning from that club, and that should help them on their growth. Also there should be a proper harmony between all your fellow colleagues and your seniors, and that harmony definitely will help you to build a very good career. And now coming to the technical knowledge, see, whenever you are confined with it to your club activity, don't keep confinement with connection with your faculty supervisor and vice president only. You do explore what is the ongoing research activities going inside the university, because all the clubs, these robotics clubs is a multidisciplinary activity. So whenever you will aware about the multidisciplinary activity, multidisciplinary research across the university, by looking at the profile of all the researchers, all the faculty members, then you can aware about what the ongoing and recent activities are ongoing. So faculty members are always target oriented for their publications, research publications, patent, intellectual property right, all that. So you will have a proper understanding on those necessities, and also you will have proper knowledge gaining also from that. So that way all your club activities also can link to the product development and patent activity, intellectual property right, all those things. Also it can be connected with your btech projects also. That way you can strengthen your activity also, and not only depend on the funding from the university funding and student funding only. We can have explore the other opportunities where the different funding resources are available. There we can apply for different funding grants also, by which you may not get right away get the funding, but with the modality, your other juniors, and if you start the thing is the first year, somehow you can click at the final year some of your plans and some of your designs and some of your concepts. So by which all your juniors or your clubs can be strengthened with the financial resources also. So with this note, again I wish you good luck to whole team, and also let there be a comfortable interaction and comfortable and perfect harmony between all your fellow colleagues. With this, let me put my comment here. Let me end my comment here, and again good luck to all of you. I may be excused. I have another assignment commitment at 7 o'clock, so I may be log out from this meeting. So again, wish you good luck. Thank you all for giving me opportunity to part of this orientation program.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspirational words. Now, I would like to request Dean Academics Dr. Debudatta Misra, sir, to speak few lines for our juniors. Sir, please.
Good evening, one and all present here online. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, my dear colleagues, and dear students. So, a hearty welcome to the induction of the freshers to the Robotic Club. And also, simultaneously, I would like to congratulate you people that you've excelled in many fields in national competitions. And also, you are working hard day and night, as I observe from outside. And one or two issues I will highlight over here that our Dean student, in fact, many things, many advices, he advised a lot. We try to obey all those things. And whenever you put a picture like a robotics club and robotics, whenever you conduct any event, you put a humanoid, right? So when you are inducted to this club, you must have been told what are the objectives of this robotics club, what are the different functions of this robotics clubs, and what are the developments, or what are the product developments rather of this robotics that has taken place. One or two items has already been developed, patented, and now in business, and few more are in pipeline. Those are your alumni from the your robotics club only. Here, when you put the humanoid robot there, it shows that a robot is like a human always. That is not true. It can be any autonomous machine. It can be a machinery which is working remotely. It may be a machine which is working underwater. Okay. So this is generally this is a Czechoslovakian word, earlier Czechoslovakian word. This is robota. Robota means it is a slave. What the master's order, it will obey that one. That is the robotics. But it is not limited to humanoid robot. That is what I want to point out. It may be a robotic hand, maybe a robotic finger, or it may be a complete autonomous machine. And there are many applications areas of this robotics. One is military area, healthcare, then smart manufacturing, all these areas, robotics. Now, when this topic has become relevant because we are now in the era of Industry 4.0. In the era of 4.0, there are many focus is given to the IoT, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, 3D printing, cyber physical system, and also the robotics and autonomous manufacturing. So when this is now, we are moving towards Industry 5.0. And the theme of this 5.0, it is yet to be defined, but people are moving towards 5.0. That is the interaction or the integration of human and the machine. Human or interaction of human and the machine. Why this is so? This is because you people have got creative minds, and the machines or the autonomous machines, they can machine very accurately. So to take advantage of both of this creativity and accuracy, these are to be combined, and this is the theme of Industry 5.0. So it is right time. You should work on that. That is the integration of artificial intelligence, integration of human mind into the robotics. Okay. And now I would tell that when you are inducting to the senior people, I would like to tell when you are inducting, so people have see the initially the applications might have been 100 or 200 like that. Finally, you will be having 30-40 members like that. You make it very stringent. So people, those who are really interested in conducting this research, this is a full-time research. You can say this is beyond your syllabus, is beyond your curriculum. So when someone is fully interested, then only please join, so that we'll get some tangible benefits, tangible outcome out of that your participation in the club. Okay, and whatever you do, you are being guided by your teachers or your mentors. You try to first get the idea, try to get the concept, define the problem, Then you can go for the fabrication or production of the thing, and finally go for the testing. And when you go for filing patent, I would like to tell all of you here that you file patent in the name of Veer Surendra Sai University of Technology. In the inventor's name, you can put your name. You can, in the inventor's name, you can put your name, because we have got so many patents, but there is no name of VSSUT there. So when you find it there, well, it becomes sometimes problem that we have not developed anything. It is in the individual name. You are the individual developer. You are the inventor, but the patents will be filed in the name of Veer Surendra Sai University of Technology. Okay, please remember this. And with this, I wish all of you good luck, all the best in future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your mesmerizing words. Now, I would like to request our Vice President of Technical Society, Dr. Saras Kumar Sarangi, sir, to speak few lines for our juniors. Sir, please.
Yes, good evening to all of you. The Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Maji, the Dean Academic, Professor Devadatta Misra, the Dean Students Welfare, Professor Sanjay Patra, the teacher in charge, Dr. Aditya Kumar Hota, the Secretary, Abhishek Das, and my dear students. So it is a vibrant activity. Even I remember the last week that the EDP Society has made one day. This EDP Society has also made one day webinar, and it was so much exciting. And the student secretary, he came to me just 2 days back. He told to do. I told them, you please go ahead. So this type of activities should go on every week. Okay. Now the question is that, but I am not happy that the student strength is hardly 45, 43. Because in the last week, I have seen the student strength almost about 80 or 90 like that. But today I am observing the student strength is very less. So that means the student secretary has to take care of this part also, because the more the students, the more the exposure of the knowledge. So that you should try to have. Otherwise, just only with the help of this, because our strength is now almost 4,000 students. So 4,000 students, and we have only 42, 43 students only. So this is not absolutely good, in my opinion. Anyway, so you try to increase this type of activity, and you take care of that part. So because I was also this faculty advisor of this Robotics Society in 2014 to 15. I remember that time the students were actively doing the work. But because of this, Corona and all these things from the last 2 years, it is being actually stuck up. So no work has been done. But I know you people are sitting in your home, but also carrying excellent work. So please carry out the work. And also, as you know, Professor Devadatta Misra told that now the industry needs 5.0. And what is 5.0? I should give also one example of that. You might be knowing this. Elon Musk with Tesla motor. It is a vibrant car maker. Now they are doing this industry 5.0. They are making fully automatic car with the help of robotics and also sensors and also many electronic gadgets. So in my opinion, that we should not talk about mechanical, electrical, civil, or any other branch. It is just a mechatronics. Mechatronics means mechanical has to learn the electrical engineering, electronics engineering, civil engineering students should also learn about the mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, like that. So it is a combined effort of all the branches. Then we can tell it is a good success. So the students who are listening, please take care of that part. Now this traditional study will not help you to grow in a better way. If you want to grow, you need You need an environment where you can get all kind of facilities, all kinds of exposure, the way we have did in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So here also we can add physics, mathematics, and also many, many more. And the most important part of this development is because of the invention of the sensor. Now, what kind of sensor you are using at what part of the car or any machine? Because all the robotics, they have more sensors compared to any other parts. Although they are having some actually also, mechanisms, so many aspects also, but the sensors are very, very crucial, because without sensor, we cannot talk about robotics. So my request is that please learn about that part. Now, this sensor and also the sensor should be as small as possible. I'm talking about an ultrasonic sensor, piezoelectric sensors. So they are very, very powerful, and also they are very, very small, and they are being used in many parts of the new developments. So, as far as the my knowledge is concerned, some of the students are, they belong to, a different department. So please learn from different arena, and also most of the books are now available in the website. Also, you can download and get the knowledge and put in the real track. Otherwise, because we are 30 years behind compared to China, because China is our neighbor, but they are 20-30 years ahead in this area. And if we talk about this, Japan and US, we are 50 years behind. So where we are, our people are going to US and they are developing, but in India we are unable to do that part. It's because of the avenues. I know the skill you have, but the avenues we do not have. So some group of students, they must be trained to how to get fund, because without fund you cannot think of this growth. You might be knowing that many people in our country, they have lost the Nobel Prize is because of the lack of facilities, and they migrated to Western countries and they got success and they got many, many rewards and prizes. Anyway, we are in a poor country. I cannot tell that I cannot tell that within 2-3 years we'll compare with the US. But the things that we can also think of about this patent, what Professor Misra told, because making a patent, that is challenging. And I'm sure if you do a new innovative thing and if you make a patent, this university will glorify in the international market. So with this, I'm just exciting you people just carry out this work, but in a very systematic way. And please inform as much as students as possible. Then it will be vibrant, and then it will be then we can grow in a much better way, because the VSSUT has to grow. If you can grow, and obviously we will also grow. In the overall, the whole industry will grow. Please track to that part, and with this, I'm now stopping. So you please carry out the work.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Sir, actually, due to participant limit, only RS members have joined through Meet, and rest all are watching through YouTube. We are live on YouTube, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, right. Okay, my speech over.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational words. Now, I would like to request our faculty advisor, Assistant Professor Aditya Kumar Hota, sir, to speak few lines for our juniors. Sir, please.
Thank you, Pragya. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, respected Dean Academic, sir, respected Dean Student Welfare, sir, respected Vice President, sir, and my dear students. So, this is the introduction to Robotics Society of the VSSUT, and we have achieved many things in the past, and currently also we are doing many research work that is based on the problems of our society nearby us. Just like to measure the depth of the Hirakud Dam, one project is going on, and what is the condition under the water that we want to measure. And due to this corona that is being held held up for two years, and it is not being completed. And many more projects are also there. Recently, we have done our e-cycle project, which is a successful one. And all this happens due to the guidance of our higher authorities. And we hope this in the coming years, we will look upon what are the different problems around us, that is around Bulla, because many industries are situated around Bulla. Also, we have our hospital, so we can find out what is the problem with your medical sector, because robotics means it's the helping of your machines to the mankind. So we have to find the what different problems around us, and for the service of the mankind, we have to further research on that, and we have to design a particular robot, programming it, and how it can be bring to an operating condition. We have to take care about that. So our students are waiting to present the different works done by us, and I thank you all for stepping forward. And for the juniors, I want to recommend that it's not a particular branch event, so it's a interdisciplinary event. So try to participate more in this society, so that you will also learn a lot and explore yourself, and you can come forward as an entrepreneur in future also. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful words. We feel very fortunate to have our alumni, Achilles Bhaiya, Sitikant Bhaiya, Abhishek Bhaiya, Somik Bhaiya, and Vartika Didi with us. They are always have been a great support for us. Now, I would like to request Achilles Kumar Malla Bhaiya, who is currently working at Deloitte and was the Secretary of Robotics Society of 2017, to speak some words and share his experience with us. Bhaiya, please.
Good evening, everyone over here, and I won't take much time to explain myself. I'll just introduce myself. Like, I have been the secretary of Robotics Society, not 2017, but 2018. I'm in 2018 batch, but yeah, 2017 I was been serving as the secretary of the Robotics Society, and it has been a great honor to work with all the faculties or vice chancellor, and especially I will thank Devduta sir for being a keen support to us at that period. If you have gone through, like all the participants over here, if you have gone through our motto or our tagline of being a VSSUT Robotics Society, it states that where imaginations meet innovations. And that's what we do over here. So never restrict yourself that Robotics Society is only a platform where we perform about or work on robotics or robots. Rather, just an interdisciplinary platform. We have been working keenly on all the innovations, all the gadgets, all the electronics that have been quite working. And there must be people, the audience over here, who must be thinking, like those are from the different branches, for example, mechanical or civil, and they must be thinking about what is the role of us being a part of Robotics Society where we are dealing with only electronics. That's not true. So every robot, if you stand, every system starts first with the mechanical design, and there where comes the scope of non-circuital branch engineers. Basically, I will concentrate on mechanical and civil engineers, where they work on the structure of the robot, and that's the firm and that's the root of designing a robot. Then comes the circuital part, those who will be handling basically, or if you can say like the arms or motors or wheels that driving that out. And in the back end, there must be, if they're not, it's not basically must be, it is a coded based platform which controls a AI or a machine learning platform or a brain that operates all the sensors, all the tech feedback from the sensors, operates or actuates a mechanical device, for example, a motor or a pneumatic piston. And that's where every branch every circuitile, non-circuitile. It can be a civil engineer, can a mechanical engineer, it can be electrical engineer, it can be a computer science IT engineer, and that comes as well as a fact that we never restricted anyone over here at the club from any other branch that you are not allowed to be part of the club because you're not a keen supporter or a keen addition to the club. The club is open for everyone. That's what I have over here to say. And we have been conducting a lot of workshops, lot of innovations, and I will request every one of you, the viewers over the YouTube, those who are watching the video right now, I bet you that you will be having a great experience working with the members at Robotics Club. Even though you are a member at Robotics Club, or even you are not a member of the Robotics Club, the Robotics Club is always open for you. Every time you need help. During the current time, I have been supporting around 32, 33 students, basically 33 students all over India. Those are not of Robotics Society or those are not of VSSUT. But I have made myself, just because of the VSSUT Robotics Club where I stand, I have been mentoring around 33 members from different colleges. I have been working with professors of IIT Hyderabad, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, in working on the drones part, in the structural humanoid, and the help that I am giving to them is just because I have been a part of this VSSUT Robotics Society, and that's what made me stand in today's time. And one of the best thing over as a part of a VSSUT student is like the alumni network. The strongest and the best alumni network is over here. Every time or at any time you need help from your seniors, from your ex-seniors, from the alumni of VSSUT, we will be every time available for you. We will be giving you can support in each and everything. And I congratulate and welcome everyone over here to be part of the VSSUT Robotics Society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya, for motivating us. Now, I would like to request Siddhikant Bag Bhaiya, who is currently working at L&T and was the Secretary of Robotics Society for 2018, to speak few lines and share his experience with us.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Haan, Bhaiya.
Good evening to all, Honorable Vice Chancellor and respected faculty. It has been an honor to be a part of Robotics Society. And as Akhilesh Bhai also told, I would not be taking much more time for everyone. All those activities, all those achievements that we have gained throughout the years, all those things will be displayed to you by the juniors. So what I can see is on my screen the designations for me. So I would just point out, like, if you see that engineer tag and the the company tag, this all came just because of Robotics Society and my my faculties who had helped me throughout this engineering life, and my seniors, especially like Akhilesh Bhaiya and their seniors. So what I would like to focus is all these achievements which I gained in my personal life as an to become an engineer in a MNC, or to achieve that gold medal for best BTech project. It was all due to the continuous support and continuous activities in the Robotics Society. So it always has been a pleasure to be a part of Robotics Society. So the students who are coming from your 12th, and you would be entering into a new life, as you can say, you are going to become engineers, and it would be of any stream, whichever stream you may find interesting, but it does not get limited to only that branch. So in Robotics Society, what I would like to stress is you would be making so many good connections, so many good relations with the faculty, with the seniors, with your juniors, and this things continues to go on. Akhilesh Bhai has been a great source of inspiration for me since many times, and we this relationship which we develop in the club is never forgetful. Even my juniors, I can see here we have Subrat, Abhishek, and Plavan. They all always dial up to me if they have any problems in their professional or personal life, and this is what all the club activities is about. Apart from this, if you people have already have ever imagined to develop the Iron Man suit, or if you have seen some animated movies where the robot does something like the Disney Pixars and all, this all things are possible. Which I could say is these things are possible. This gives you a place. The Robotics Society gives you a place to actually develops those innovations, and throughout your engineering life, throughout this 4 years, you will be getting lots of opportunities for doing these innovations, and there will be lots of competitions, contests, which I feel is a necessary part to take part in those competitions, where you can have some momentary pleasures of winning the prizes and displaying your skills. And apart from that, what Devadatta sir has also focused is in developing patents. And now what we as an alumni, what we are have been informed is there has been a particular IP cell which is focused on developing patents for our university and the students. So from coming from this 12th class, the 4 years which you need to spend in engineering, you should focus in studies, should focus in having fun, and also this part which basically gets neglected, which I would say is a thing to I mean, it should be clearly focused upon. And now as we have all those facilities, because I remember in 2017 and 2018, in those periods, we literally had to we need to ask the administration, and the administration then had to give us the funds, provided the funds, and we developed everything. But now the administration has already pre-planned, has everything in place. Only you have to participate in this and create good contributions. I wish you all the best. I wish everyone in this event to be good luck, and I wish this event to be a success. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya, for inspiring us. Now let's forward what you are doing. We're going to demonstrate some of our projects and give some account on their application in our day-to-day lives. But before that, I would like to ask a question to everyone. Are you guys passionate robots? Yes, I see a lot of responses. Like, you guys are very curious about robots, right? But when it comes to inventing some new boats or building a whole new robot, you might be thinking, well, it's much difficult, or maybe I am not eligible for this. But don't worry, guys. Whoever is thinking like that, we are here for help. अभी हम वाले हमारे कुछ exciting projects. Now, I'd like to colleague to take over and explain the secret purpose.
Thank you, Pragya. Also, guys, you know what is the most exciting part of our orientation is? We are going to hold a quiz during the session, and you will also get a chance to win cash prizes. So stay tuned with us. Moving ahead to our first major project. From the past 2 years, we have been thinking about, यार ये कोविड के बुरे दिन कब खत्म हो जाएंगे, right? So this inspired us to come up with a new project to help our frontline warriors. I would like to call Sanjukta to give a demonstration on it.
Thank you, Pratik. Good evening, everyone. I am Sanjukta Giri, a sophomore from Robotics Society. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. This is a very beautiful quote given by Vivian Green. Like this, we the Robotics Society of Bulla didn't just wait कि अरे यार ये कोविड के बुरे दिन कब खत्म होंगे, कब सब नॉर्मल होगा. Instead, we have adapted ourselves and continue our work during this pandemic. Our club members are so much dedicated that even pandemic could not stop us. And as a result, we came up with a brilliant idea during this pandemic, that is UVRAS, ultraviolet robot assisted sanitization. Now let us see some of its features about what it is and what it can do. UVRAS is a remotely operated robot that can emit UV rays for disinfection by performing omnidirectional motion in unmanned space. This motion planning based project was developed keeping the needs of COVID-19 situation in view. The robot can be operated with a remote control set to enable the user to sanitize the area without coming in contact with the objects. Since the bot is omnidirectional in nature, it can move to any part of the targeted area for sanitization work. It is fitted with a camera to provide real-time feed on your mobile. Now let us see some of its uses. The UV rays emits UV light to disinfect enclosed areas such as hospital rooms, doctors' chambers, operation theaters, restaurants, and meeting spaces. This device also has a camera which gives a real-time video of the area where it will be deployed for sanitization. The tool provides the best solution to our problems. So now let us see how it really works with a short video clip. Wow guys, have you seen how much dedication we have put into this project? Now, our project was also published in the newspaper and covered in the television. So now let us see what the media say. That's all about UVRAS, and if you have any doubt then please feel free to use the chat box, and guys be ready with your questions which we will be answering in the Q&A session. Thank you everyone. Handing over to the host.
Thank you, Siti. Are you guys fascinated about starting pulsars? The upcoming process is for you. Way beyond your imagination, not only in some ways, adventure. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. That's interesting ideas.
Hi guys, I am Vishwajit Ray, a sophomore student, and today we will be guiding you through a very interesting radio astronomy project called RFI detection using Gmrt radio telescopes that can help us visualize the universe in a more clean and beautiful way. Moving to the next slide, please. So guys, have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered about the mysteries of universe? I know every one of you must have. I've always wanted to gaze at stars through an optical telescope and see planets, galaxies, and understand their phenomena. But the problem that lies with optical telescopes is that their observation is dependent on various factors like clouds, dust particles, humidity, and many more. You can see here in this image of optical opacity on your left side how radio sky is completely transparent to any atmospheric hindrance instead of other frequency lights, due to which we use radio telescopes to observe celestial bodies on Earth. In the second page, you can see a lateral image of Milky Way Galaxy that is taken by an optical telescope as well as a radio telescope. You can see here in this radio image how we can see beyond the stardust and observe the details like a black hole at the core of galaxy and other minute bodies like a pulsar here in this circle, which looks like a bright speck with two diagonal jets of radiation that we will be looking and observing through our telescopes later. So now that we know the importance of details in a radio image, it becomes really necessary for us to retain a high resolution. But the problem is the telescopes, being very sensitive, pick up background noises from your cell phones, cars, or even power cable lines on the roadside that pollutes the image clarity, giving us a blurred data like this. And these noises are called RFIs or radio frequency interferences that must be removed. So in this project, we have used Gmrt or Giant Meter Wave Telescope, that is the most sensitive radio telescope in world located in India, and recorded the data of a pulsar using it. Why pulsar, you might be thinking, right? You see, pulsars are an active field of research as they help us reveal a lot about the formation of universe. Pulsars are giant dead stars like black holes, and they spin at a very high speed with two jets emitting radiations like this that make them appear as if they are twinkling when you observe them through a telescope. So we use their data, apply data science in Python to identify and remove all the unwanted RFIs and get a clean image of the Vela pulsar, as you will be seeing in the upcoming video.
Hi guys, here you can see the Gmrt radio telescope, which is the world's largest movable and most sensitive telescope that is located in Pune, Maharashtra. There are an array of likewise 30 dishes spread across the field that can record data with very high precision. Here you can see one of the telescopes that collects data along with a receiver at its top, which is converting the frequency data to voltage form. Now after we are done with collecting the data, we do the data analysis part using Python, where we plot various power, intensity, dynamic, and RMS spectrums. And by analyzing the peak value of these spectrums, we find out the various RFI channels, like here. And by removing those channels, we get a clean image of the pulsar, Vela pulsar data we were observing. So after removing all the unwanted RFIs, we get a likewise clean image of the Vela pulsar we were observing. And here you can see the two jets of electromagnetic radiations emerging out of it.
Thank you, Vishwajit. So, do you want to create imagination on air? Then let's plug it. If you're tired of writing in copies, then comes our next project, which will make you feel excited. Now, let's welcome Disha to demonstrate it.
Thank you, Sthiti. Hello, Potterheads. I'm Disha Swai, a sophomore of VSSUT Robotics Society. So, guys, have you ever wanted to draw your imagination just by waving your wand in air like Harry Potter? Well, anything is possible if you got enough nerve. We, the students of Robotics Society, bring to you Air Canvas, especially designed for this purpose. By using this project, you can literally draw anything over the air just by moving your fingers. Well, it sounds amazing, right? To build this project, we have used computer vision techniques of OpenCV, MediaPipe, and Python. Well, I guess many of you might not be aware of the terms like OpenCV and Python. Well, chill out, guys. At least it is not rocket science, right? It will just be a piece of cake for you if you join our club. So, guys, let the magic begin. as you all saw in the video, we have made use of color detection and hand tracking module in order to achieve the objective. Even there are various options available to change the shapes and sizes of object, and it is all possible because of the different modules available in Python. So I hope you guys must have loved this project, and if yes, then please spam in the chat box below. So over to the host now.
Thank you, Disha, for the beautiful demonstration. Coming up next, creativity is thinking up new things, but innovation is doing new things. So, how about a bicycle, which can be used in an effortless way? Isn't it innovative, right? Now, I would like to call Sujia to make you familiar with one of the major projects of our club, which has been in various newspaper and news channels in recent days.
Thank you, Pratik. So, hello everyone. Myself, Sujaya Panda, a sophomore from Robotics Society. With time, technology has improved our lives. Having a look at the alarming rate of increase in the prices of petrol and diesel, it's high time to use alternative resources which can be both reasonable and eco-friendly at the same time. Keeping this objective in mind, we, the members of Robotics Society VSSUT, have developed the project Electric Cycle with the extensive effort to meet the needs of the present and the future generation. So, do you guys know what makes an electric cycle different? Of course, its various features like rechargeable battery which gets fully charged in 2 hours, attains an impressive maximum speed of 20 km per hour with a payload of 65 kg, running with a decent mileage of 20 to 25 km in one full charge. It's never a question of battery draining as it charges while paddling. This project is said to be proposed as a business model in the near future, which will be beneficial for the targeted audience, mainly emphasizing students. So guys, let's learn more about electric cycle with the help of a video. So guys, isn't this amazing? Our project was also published in the newspaper and covered in the television. Let's have a look. So that's all about electric cycle. I hope you guys like the project. And in case you have any doubts, feel free to ask them in the chat box. We will be answering them shortly. Over to the host.
Thank you, Sujay. Now, let's welcome Atrija to lead us to the quiz session.
Thanks, Titi. So, hello guys, myself Atirija Bhuya, a sophomore from Robotics Society. So, before moving to the fun interactive quiz, I'll request everyone to start joining Slido platform through this code, or we will be providing you the link in the chat section. So, guys, please start joining the Slido quiz through this code as soon as possible so we can dive into an amazing set of fun interactive questions. Start joining fast. through this code or through the link given in the chat section. We will be waiting for another half or 2 minutes, then we will be starting. So please start joining soon. So here we go to the first question. It says, who invented telescope? Who invented telescope? Start selecting the option as the time is limited. Who invented telescope? If you have not joined yet, start joining through the code. The code repeats 538194. 538194. You can join through your Android device or laptop at Slido platform. The first question says, who invented telescope? Next question says, name the event in which Robotics Society VSSUT secured All India Rank 3 at MATLAB 2018. The event in which Robotics Society VSSUT secured All India Rank 3 at MATLAB 2018. Guys, we have already discussed these points prior to the beginning of the session. So I hope you all guys must have heard it with attention. All India Rank 3 at MATLAB 2018. What was the event? Those who haven't joined, please start joining the Slido. It is already question number 2. Start joining Slido. The code is 538194 for the quiz event. Next question is, during the sorting ceremony, who was the first student to be sorted into Gry Finder? During the sorting ceremony, who was the first student to be sorted into Gry Finder? If you are really a fan of Harry Potter, I guess you will surely surpass this question. Don't forget, the fastest one to reply to the answer will be the winner and cracking the leaderboard. So be quick as well as correct. During the sorting ceremony, who was the first student to be sorted into Gry Finder? This is the first segment of quiz section. We will be having another 2 segments. So do keep attentive to the projects and the explanation part. You will be really enjoying it with rewards waiting at this end of the leaderboard. over to the host.
Thank you, Atrija. Now, moving forward to our next project. Have you all played building blocks? We all know how important it is to find a perfect space, right? Our next project will find a perfect space for your car. Now, I would like to call Sandeep for the demonstration of our next project.
Thank you, Stiti. Hello everyone, I am Sandeep Patra, sophomore from Robotics Society. You are in 21st century and you have not faced any parking related problems. It's totally impossible. To solve this real world problem, here is the solution traffic space indicator. What if a LCD screen in the gateway of the parking lot indicates the parking spaces availability and where are they? What if a graphical user interface in your mobile indicates you the free spaces in the parking lot? Yes, it's possible. Here we have integrated vehicle detection system in CCTV camera of parking lot, so we should definitely find out the empty and parked spaces simultaneously using the computer vision, and using that data that how many spaces are empty or parked, we can plot it respectively slots in graphical user interface or guide the driver. It reduces your search time for parking spaces as well as reduces wastage of fuel and saves money. Let's go to the demonstration part of the project. This system can be used for parking lot of residential building, airport, university, shopping mall, etc. This is all about this project. Hope you all guys are find this project interesting. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask in chat box. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep. As you all know, working with us Obscuro is hard, right? Why ask people to help you while you are devoid of sight? We have our next project to help you with. I would like to welcome Shraddhanand to give a brief about our project.
Thank you, Stiti. Hello, everyone. I am Shraddhanand Sau, a sophomore from Robotics Society. And wow, guys, I saw you people showing a great deal of enthusiasm in the chat box. And yes, clearly I am also feeling energized. So, you all must be popular with the Harry Potter charm Lumus, right? Let me know in the comment section. So, as I can see, I guess we have a lot of Potterheads here. Now, just like they use Lumus to light the darkness, this project is something kinda similar purpose. Now, as a matter of fact, there are 650 million of people in the world with some sort of disability, and this number increases as the population ages. Until now, many of them have lived their lives depending on others. Visually impaired people find difficulties detecting obstacles in front of them during walking in the street, which makes it dangerous. Yeah, I also feel sad saying this, but the smart cane comes as a proposed solution to enable them to identify the whole world around. In this smart cane, we have used a pair of ultrasonic sensors to detect any obstacles in front of the user within a range of 4 meters. Moreover, another sensor is placed at the bottom of the stick for the sake of avoiding puddles. Speech warning messages are activated when any obstacle is detected. And guys, the stick is capable of detecting all obstacles in the range of 4 meters during only 39 milliseconds. Doesn't it sound amazing? Indeed, it is. And here comes the kaam ki baat. The smart stick is of low cost, fast response, low power consumption, lightweight, and the ability to fold. So, in the following video, you can get a glimpse of whatever I said. So as you people can see, the visually impaired person walking with a smart cane, and you can hear a beep while coming across an obstacle. Yes guys, this is because of the ultrasonic sensor. Now, we have made this with the basic knowledge that we gained here at the Robotics Society. Now, the further aspects of this system can be updated via wireless connectivity between the system components and thus increasing the range of the ultrasonic sensor and implementing a technology for determining the speed of approaching obstacles. While developing such an empowering solution, visually impaired and blind people from all over the world were kept in mind. So, here, more than anywhere, innovation changes people's lives. So, that's all from my side, and stay with us, guys. More amazing things are on the way. Now, over to the hosts.
Thank you, Shraddhanand. So, are you all interested in arts? Guys, spam in the chat box. Yes, I can see many admirers. Artists create exclusive art, but robots create erroneous designs. Our next project borrows an arm of a robot to create such designs. Now, I would like to call Soumya to explain our project.
Thank you, Sthiti. Hello, everyone. I'm Soumya, a sophomore from Robotics Society. A wise man once said that there are two types of students in engineering. First, who are really good at studies, but always mess up the drawings and end up with B plus in practicals. And second are those who are so lazy that they don't even pick up a pencil to draw. They roam around the corridors of hostel to find someone to draw for them. So respond in the chat box. Which one of these are you? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of lazy guys in the chat. Don't worry, we have the perfect solution for you. Expecto Patronum. Presenting to you the RoboArm test. RoboArm test is the robotic arm which replaces human effort in the areas of art and designing with proper accuracy and precision. It can be programmed and controlled through multiple wired and wireless methods. It is designed, programmed, and simulated in CopilSM and MATLAB. Although it's similar to CNC, it has a greater edge. As being an arm, it has more degree of freedom. Now I'd like to show you guys a demonstration of how it works. This is a simulation of our bot in CopilSM where it's trying to draw the logo of Robotics Society. This was just a simulation. We have already started working on this in our club with the help of our very own 3D printer. Let me guess, did you just think that we made this bot to help you with your homework? But no, this robotic arm with minor upgradations can be used at industry level in the field of robotic welding, assembly, and even in the fields like embroidery and designing. I hope you lazy guys got a bit inspired and motivated to make bots like this. Thank you guys, that was all from my side. Over to the hosts.
Thank you, Soumya, for a wonderful brief. As you all know, the life appears magical underwater, and many of you want to explore the beautiful underwater scene once in your life. So, I would like to call Ajit to give you a tour on it.
Thanks, Pratik. Good evening, everyone. This is Ajit Kumar Jaina, a sophomore from Robotics Society. And guys, wow, this level of enthusiasm you all are displaying in chat box is quite endearing. Guys, you are heard of drones, and I think some of you are even know its basics. Now you all are wondering there's something unmanned system for underwater also. So here comes our project. In underwater, some areas are unreachable, such as foundation part of superstructures like dams, bridges, and in those parts, speed of water is high that our divers can't reach there and the faults remain unchecked, which in future ultimately leads to destruction. To overcome this problem, we have developed a tethered mobile device known as ROUV, which stands for Remotely Operated Underwater Vehicle, which can reach a depth of 10 meters and has a runtime of 25 minutes. It has a unique 6-axis mobility that allows it to withstand turbulent flow of up to 12 meters per second. It will scan the underwater environment and discover defects as it is equipped with a camera with clear video resolution. The sole purpose of our project is to detect cracks and faults in Hirakud Dam as it's nearly impossible for divers to detect them. It is also used for investigating the biodiversity of underwater environment of water bodies. Currently, we are working on its upgradation, and apart from existing features, we are adding other features like sonar mapping, oil leak detection, automated mission planning, etc. Our projects has been highlighted in various regional and national news outlets. Let me know about your queries in the chat box and we will address them shortly. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you. Now over to the host.
Thank you, Ajit. You might have wondered how fast and efficiently our brain is trained to identify and classify what the eyes perceive. Computer vision technology does the same work just the way we humans do. But how? So, I would like to call Atrija to give an idea on it.
Thanks, Titi. But before proceeding to the further project, we are welcoming you back to another fine segment of quiz session. I am really amazed seeing your amazing responses from the first segment of quiz. We are back again to the second segment. Those who haven't joined yet, please start joining the Slido quiz platform through this code 538194. So guys, please start joining for another second segment of this fun quiz. The code is already displayed 538194. Start joining those who missed out the first segment. Yes, great, great. Start joining those who are not yet joined. So here comes the next question. Which of the following sensor is not used to measure the distance? Which of the following sensor is not used to measure the distance? Start giving your answers as fast as possible. The correct and the fastest one will crack the leaderboard. The sensor not used to measure distance. You need to be quick as well as correct. Next question says, what is the maximum speed of our electric cycle with a payload of 65 kg? What is the maximum speed of our electric cycle with a payload of 65 kg? Those were fine memories. We have already addressed the speed in the slides before. If you recall it, start giving the answer as quick as possible. And those who haven't joined, please start joining the Slido platform. The code is 538194. 538194. Start punching your answers. We are already into the second segment of the quiz. Next question reads, who invented the legendary creature by Ludovico Ariosto? Who invented the legendary creature by Ludovico Ariosto? If you can remember the Harry Potter series, you can definitely get this answer correct. And be quick as well. Remember the legendary creature. What was the legendary creature invented by Ludovico Ariosto? The quiz is live at the Slido platform, and we are into the second segment of this fun interactive quiz. Start joining if you haven't joined. The code is 538194. The next question reads, the device that is used to convert from one form to another is called? The device that is used to convert from one form to another is called? I guess this is a pretty easy question and a basic right from the schooling. You can get it easily correct. The device that is used to convert from one form to another. You are having 4 options. Just guess the correct answer as soon as possible. Remember, the fastest one and the correct one will be the winner of this quiz section. The second segment of this fun interactive quiz is over. One more segment is there. So keep being attentive to the orientation program. You'll surely crack the quiz section and get a chance to win amazing rewards. Hello guys, myself Atirija Bhuya, a sophomore from Robotics Society. I am pretty sure that you guys are already zazzed up. Great, seeing your curiosity. Hold on, much more are waiting ahead to reveal. Guys, isn't your mind ever boggled how the Tesla cars runs without a driver? Isn't it strange? No worries if you don't have any prior knowledge. Let's come discover this mechanism through this wonderful project. Do you know, detecting a number of objects with its entity in a blink of eyes now easier? Presenting you our object detection app, which performs the operation of detecting instances of objects in a class within an image segment. Well, the process used is image segmentation, which breaks a real-time image into various subgroups or segments. Still confused? Don't worry. To clarify your doubts, we have a beautiful video demonstration. As you can see here guys, it extracts the surrounding objects of your interest which you capture, it processes it and provides a description to it. Yes, recognition of image or a description of image is an important visionary asset of robotics to perform any high-end advanced tasks when the environment is changing constantly per second. We have created this project using Python language as it is simpler and easily readable, and with the help of machine learning. Do you know its application in the society? They are medical diagnosis, traffic surveillance system, video controlling system, and self-driving cars. To make this project more interesting, we are going to provide you our project link in the description. Just simply you have to download it and boom, now your detector start exploring your surrounding and have a fun real-time experience. Do try it guys. Thank you. Over to you, host.
Thank you, Aditya. As you all know, reality leaves a lot to the imagination. So for some air experience, let me welcome Disha to share some fascinating ideas on it.
Thank you, Sthiti. Good evening, everyone. I am Disha Swai, a sophomore of VSSUT Robotics Society. So, all of you at some point of time surely must have dreamt of a world where you all were fascinated by your wildest imagination. So, guys, have you ever played Pokemon Go, Harry Potter Wizard Unite? If not, then most of you must have at least used Snapchat in your recent times. If yes, then spam some Pokemon names or emojis in the chat section below. Oh, I see. So many Pokemon names in the chat box. So guys, guess what? These are all applications of AR only. AR can be implemented in any platform like web app or in any of your gaming devices, whether it be PS5 or Xbox. So basically, we can see that with the help of AR, we can enhance our experience of the world where we live in. And this is all possible with the help of little computer graphics. In simple word, AR allows digital content to look like it is a part of the physical world. So to demonstrate what an AR can do, Robotics Society has built a project. Guys, as you all saw in the video, a barbarian was doing all sorts of action. Then a complete city had been created. A police drone was doing the surveillance and a fisherman boat was floating in the river. So guys, to build this project, we have used Unity Editor and Viporia Engine and preferred C# programming language. It comprises of Unity 3D, which helps to build incredible immersive and interactive experiences. I hope you guys must have loved this video and I'm sure many of you might be fascinated towards AR by now. Thank you. This was all for my part. Handing over to the host.
Thank you, Disha, for an amazing explanation on AR. So, how many over here is being fascinated by the magic pencil in the famous television show Shakalaka Boom Boom? Well, I can see some responses in chat. Yeah, I know it sounds so magical and interesting. So, taking back to the magical world of art, let me welcome Om to explain what exactly the project is that makes it so exciting.
So, how many of you have ever imagined a world where you can have that very one random object you need? How many of you have tried wishing something into an existence? And how many of you want to have the power of creation in your own hands? Well, Someone spelled Alomora, and we were introduced to these fine work of science called printers. Humus we got, and we desired it rather textual, and spelling Akio, we were introduced to 3D printers. We are all in an era where electrical devices are the new normal, and 3D printer is indeed a marvel among them. From 3D printing components to tools, here is a rundown on how 3D printing works. Starting off with, hi everyone, I am Om Parmar, and we the members of Robotics Society present you the Odisha's low-cost student-made 3D printer, the only printer in Asia that can support a printing of 80 by 80 centimeter, which is quite a commendable achievement by our club. Using this single machine, we can make both flexible and rigid objects. It has an X, Y, and Z axis, which allows it to work in all 3 dimensions. 3D printing is considered in additive manufacturing technology, which consists of 3D objects created by laying down successive layers of materials. It means it starts with nothing and adds just enough material to make the desired object. So, how does it know what to print? Computer-aided designs are used to create 3D objects. Think about you and your computer as a designer. Draw a blueprint of an object, creating its digital model. Then computer looks at the model and slices it up in the layers. Once the printer knows where to put the layers, a really hot extruder nozzle squeezes out liquid plastic at a continuous rate, right where the program tells it to. Once the layer is done, extruder raises just up enough for the next layer, and this continues until the whole model is built just like a blueprint. Now, coming to the uses, we use this printer to print different components of our projects and robots. This printer is also used in modeling, production applications, and many more. Next slide, please. You can see the same in this video. Okay, next slide. Guys, as you can see, our project has been featured in many local and national newspapers. And that covers just about everything I wanted to say. Thank you. Over to you, hosts.
Thank you all for the explanation. Coming up next, run, time is ticking or else you will face the Imperio. Do you know how precise motion sensor can be? If you want to know, then our next project is gonna show you. Now, I would like to welcome Sneha to demonstrate our next project.
Thank you, Sthiti. So, you won't get caught if you hide behind someone. You might have guessed the code, right? Yes, it's Sang-O from the popular show Squid Game. So, before we could start, let me know who all have watched Squid Game. Guys, you can spam in the chat section. Yes, I can see that many have watched the show and I'm sure you must have enjoyed it too. So, September of last year saw the release of Netflix's highly anticipated Korean drama Squid Game. For those out of the loop, the show is about a brutal life or death contest pitting debt-ridden people against each other in a series of 6 rounds of children's game. Love it or hate it, the show was certainly one of the Netflix's most popular series. So, the red light, green light is arguably the most popular game, being the first of the deadly games being played. So, here is a quick spoiler-free explanation. Played near the end of episode 1, the game rules are simple. The giant doll being it looks away from the players, at which point they're allowed to move toward the finish line. The doll will chant red light and look back at the players. Any player caught moving by the doll is not so gently eliminated by hidden snipers high above the play area. Players who do not reach the finish line before the time limit are also eliminated. So, the member of VSSUT Robotics Society have tried to recreate the game without the bloodshed for everyone to enjoy. It uses Python and OpenCV to work with live video. The body movement for each of the limbs is detected using MediaPyte framework. So guys, confused as to how the game works, let me break it down for you with the help of a video. So, the game checks if player is in the frame or not. Once the player is in the frame, the game plays the green light audio signaling to start moving. After a random time interval, the game plays the red light audio which signals the player to stop moving. If any movement is made, then the player is declared as dead and the game ends. If progress reaches 100, then the player is declared as winner. So, guys, you might be wondering as how this is used in robotics. So, the body detection algorithm is used in various bots like human tracking bots. It is also used in advanced robotics and in security and surveillance. Sensors of human presence detections are often used to detect intruders. So, I am very sure you must be excited about this project. We will be sharing it with you so that you can enjoy the game by yourselves. That's all from my side. Over to the host.
Thank you, Sneha, for a wonderful experience of the game. Moving ahead to our final and the most awaited project. So, how many of you all remember the magical spell which was used by Hermione to make the object fly? Any guesses, chat? Well, yes, that's right. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, which the Robotics Society uses on its wide variety of drones made by us. Isn't it amazing? So, I would like to call Sangram to give a brief on it.
Thank you, Pratik. Good evening, everyone. This is Sangram Subhuti, a sophomore from the VSSUT Robotics. One day, you ordered something from Swiggy, and you are eagerly waiting for the delivery boy to come at your doorstep and give you the food. But when you open the door, you get surprised. Oh, there was no one present there but a flying machine with your food and walks away. So, what was that thing? Actually, that thing is nothing but a drone. Here comes the most awaited project called UAV. So, what is UAV actually means? UAV or unmanned is an aircraft without an human pilot on board. It is a which can be controlled from a certain distance and help people
So, guys, welcome back to the final segment of the quiz session. Those who haven't yet joined Slido, please start joining the Slido platform through this code 538194. Yes, it is the final segment, going to be an interactive one. So keep patience and strike the target. Start joining quickly as we're going to proceed to the question section. The question says full form of UAV. Full form of UAV. Just a couple of minutes ago, we just addressed the project, our very recognized project UAV. What is the full form of UAV? Start answering the question correctly and as quick as possible. Full form of UAV. The next question says, if you would have observed, we use something called FDM. If you would have observed, we use something called FDM in 3D printer, which stands for. Remember the term which we used in the project slide section, FDM. What was the full form of it? 3D printer section, we used a term FDM. What is the full form of it? Just recall it and be quick to answer it. FDM. Those who haven't joined, start joining the quiz. Again, I'm repeating the code 538194. The quiz is live at the Slido platform. The next question says, the application used in Robo-Arm test. The application used in Robo-Arm test are a vital project, and the options are quite confusing, but the one who is been attentive till yet will surely pounce upon it and get rewarded. The application used in Robo-Arm test are. Select the option correctly. Yes, select the option correctly. Though it sounds confusing, I guess you all have been attentive. You can surely surpass this question. The application used was called what? Yes. You'll be soon be getting the results and the winners will be rewarded. Thank you. Over to the host.
Thank you, Atrije, for the quiz session. We have planned a whole timeline for you all. After our orientation, we will be having Robo Arena for the month of March, which includes an interactive learning process. Then RoboCam in May, Precision in August, and workshops and tests from October onwards. Now, I would like to request Neha to take over and continue the program.
Thank you, Pratik. So, there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. And I would like to call our dear alumni, Abhishek Bhaiya, to share some of his experience. Bhaiya, please.
Hello. Yeah, good evening to all the dignitaries present here. Debudatta sir, Aditya Hota sir, Vice Chancellor sir, and of course to all the juniors and the freshers attending the orientation program. So I hope you all have liked the projects that were displayed by the team. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I was the former secretary in the year 2020, and currently I am working as a trainee engineer at Open5, basically in the semiconductor industry. Like, yeah, from being one of the audiences attending to the orientations to being in one of the esteemed positions and currently being an alumni, the journey has been a great. Like, right, right from the beginning, like from learning new skills and softwares to working day and nights and literally nights to make our event successful. This club and the people here have been have become one of the most amazing people, and has become one of the most important parts of my life. So, like, as far as I remember, like, if the orientation program would have been in the auditorium, in the uh, physical, yeah, then it would have been a great. Like, you would have seen like the drones flying over your head and the projects. In fact, some of you would have come to the stage uh, to interact with the projects, and we would have interacted with you all, and that would have been a lot of much fun. But yeah, as you know, like, the currently we are all going through a pandemic, so that's not possible. In fact, the team can organize the drone show once, like, you all are in the campus. So basically, like, by this time you might all have known what is robotics club and what we do in the club. Like, as Devudatta sir and Akhilesh bhai rightly said, it's a interdisciplinary branch, and we work with like quite lot of projects, and uh, we have the team comprises of members from all the branches, like from computer science to metallurgy. And you might have seen different projects like RUV and UAVs. So, like, in starting from the structural design to the core electronics and to the programming, we need the members from all the different branches. So I hope, like, you all are interested in joining the club. And as in the previous slide, you all saw the timelines for different events. So you will get quite acquainted with what is robotics, and there will be, I think, different classes related to robotics in which they will give you some insights on the different projects and on the different components that we use in our club. And like, you will get to know a whole lot more lot about the robotics, and then there will be an induction session. And I hope you all to be and I hope to see you all joining the club. Yeah, and at last, I will not take much time, and I will congratulate to all the team members for the wonderful presentations of all the projects that you have given, and thank you for inviting me here. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Now, our club is a result of the efforts put by our beloved alumni. I would like to invite Subrat Bhaiya to speak some few lines. Bhaiya, please. Okay, so now a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. These are the some magic mantras given by our most beloved, respected, and idolized senior Akash Bhaiya, who has brought glory to the club in countless ways and led the way for the upcoming generation by putting up an example. He has always been a great mentor and a supporting senior and helped us in numerous ways. So I request Bhaiya to share some wise words with us and with the coming freshers also. Bhaiya, please.
Thank you, Sneha. Am I audible?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Okay. First of all, Very warm good evening to everyone, to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, to Debudatta Mishra Sir and Sanjay Sir, to our VP Technical Societies, and our Faculty Advisor Aditya Hota Sir. Thank you. So let me give my introduction. I'm Akash Patnaik, a final year CSE undergraduate and former secretary of Robotics Society. I was serving as a secretary in year 2021. And when we choose engineering as a career option, then we just don't see like we'll go to a college and study. Rather, we think like we'll implement the things that we are learning. So I think Robotics Society is the best place to pursue what you are dreaming in your 11th or 12th or in your school time. And like this is not just a society, rather I'll say it's a family. Here we work, we sell things, and like everything we have done here. We go to club at night, we discuss the ideas like, yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, this is my idea, how much efficient the idea is. Then we work on that. Then we make a lot of fun over there simultaneously. So I think this will be the best place for you guys to join. And yeah, I'll not take much time. And thank you. And one more thing I'll mention here. I've seen since I've joined this club, I've seen this club growing day by day. I've seen how the club members were working. That made me fascinated towards joining this club. I joined the Robotics Society in second year. I've worked with amazing seniors, and that I got to learn a lot from my seniors and from my juniors too. We work not in a hierarchy, rather we work in a collaborative manner. So I'll see all juniors soon, and all juniors are invited to join us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya. So now we would heading into the last part of this orientation program. Thank you everyone for present over here. Now we are going to declare the astounding orientation program. We would like to thank you to all those who had put their best efforts to make this event a great one. It is my absolute honor and privilege to give a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries present over here virtually and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked very hard and also gave their vital time from their busy schedule to grace the event. We all know that the seniors are the one who helped you in every single path of your college life, and the seniors also act as a guiding light in our club. So, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all my senior bhaiyas and didis for their leading supervision, support, and inspiration. And lastly, I would like to thank you to all the juniors for their patience hearing and their cooperation who have joined with us and graced the event with their presence. So, I am looking for your great participation in induction and hoping to meet you soon, juniors. Thank you to all the participants and audience of the event for coming here and attending our orientation program, Introbotics of Robotics Society, where imagination meets innovations. So, looking forward to see you all in induction process. Thank you.